Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Over the past week,
Welcome to the second matchup of the round 1 of LPL playoffs.
Let's get
Weibo
on comfort.
versus
Let's
Invictus
try
Gaming,
to smash
game
them
1.
early where Weibo are more passive and really just try to run over the game. I think we have two very how to play the pike. And Wink, in my mind, has actually been the best player on IG this split. It's really great to see how he's grown, but Crying now might be under threat.
Really good connection there. He misses the charm as well. Is he going to go down? Explosive charge with one auto. Xiaohu on the board. First blood for Weibo.
Weibo showing Tianjin and Crying
For this
how
roster, and honestly, for this composition to get off the ground running, Xiaohu will show his face bot side. They do know that the dragon has started. Nice little flash there coming out from On, getting away from the engage. They find the Bramble Smash, but it's going to be IG now in some trouble. Grind is on his way in. They're going to re-engage here. They want to get some damage onto Xiaohu. He goes down. On gets the cash in here too. That's huge. They Tianjin wants to keep going. They can't get the hook. They do finally get the Bone Skewer, and Light's going to go down too. Tianjin gets another one for his team, and that'll be a 2-for-1 lead. And the biggest conversation was Weibo needed to weather the storm. Well, the storm is out there, and it is aplenty, but the lead is not that far ahead of them. So a monumental lead was kind of needed for IG that Weibo wanted. They are literally standing there in the face of IG saying, hit me and see what happens. Now, Xiaohu might not want to take that one to the face as the charm's going to connect as well. Nature's Grasp going to utilize. Xiaohu trying to get his way out of there. Now Crying going to take a decent amount of damage now. Oh no, Xiaohu! He's going to flash. Tianjin wants it. He's a hungry predator, and that's a 470-pound lion that wants a little bit of meat.
I mean, yeah, they were disengaged from things like the Gragas and the Maokai, all of that lockdown onto things like Rengar and Ari that are jumping in, so they're going to be fine going for the trade, but still, it means Weibo really aren't falling behind at all this game.
And we're seeing the bread and butter. Xiaohu in the side lane trying to take down the turret here. He's starting to get a little bit confident in his position on the map. They will end up taking this as well, so first turret to Weibo.
A lot of gold going up there. Is now ZDZ going to try and hold by himself?
Very confident with this pick of the Gragas into YSKM's Jax, and now you're starting to see the utility come alive for him, even with the AP version. Now Xiaohu making a play towards top side. YSKM, you're in some trouble. What are you going to do here? Counter-Strike is available. Will the real weapon come out, or is it just a stick? He's going to try to get the combo onto Xiaohu. Now he's in some trouble in the alcove gameplay, and Xiaohu just wants a little bit of gold. There he is. Now on him, mid lane got caught. He's trying to get over to Wink. He should be fine.
It's great, the tempering there. Yeah, and just punishing one of the moments where Pyke is trying to roam and play alongside the Rengar and the Ari.
Okay. They want a tempo play here. They have Xiaohu way overextended. He's going to try to run away. On needs to get this kill here. Or Crying getting it's not too bad, but they'll give it to On, and that's a lot of money. 750 gold.
So IG going to love that. This Raven now hopefully going to be able to accelerate.
They can just strut their stuff a little bit more on the map itself. And they get one big pick off. That's a huge ticket for IG. Again, they have about that 1 minute 50-second mark till that dragon spawns, but Weibo are actually the ones wanting to make a play here on IG. They're gonna flash forward. Xiaohu goes in for the neck deep play and he finds it. IG have been left trounced, and Chris gives them the thumbs down.
And all three of the kills going between the teams.
They pulled the trigger so well on that too, and they grabbed the Maokai first and foremost from blue side, realizing that spacing, that availability. IG will strike on their third dragon of the game. That stacking starting to come to fruition, but Weibo, they want the fastball play, and they want to try to take the Baron.
They're going to go for it. Even the fastball build coming up from ZDZ with the Cosmic Drive. Chris, waiting, just gather some information. They're doing this quite fast.
Tianjin's got the predatory instincts popped. He's going to get that engage. Here comes the Whirling Death. It's not going to be enough. Weibo grabbed the Baron. Now they can take the fight after, but Wink is looking for an angle here. He's got it. The Bone Skewer connects. He's got the big target, though. I don't know if that's who you wanted. CDZ able to tank up a storm, but On executes him and gets the gold. Now Weibo under turret. They do have a lot of strength to defend here, and Tianjin getting low. Charm connects. Bone Skewer, and another kill goes to On. That's huge. They are circling like sharks as IG are now moving in. Wink wants it on. It's Tianjin. They're hovering over the tower. They just need to find the way clear, and they cannot. This new retooled roster, they can do so. Nice little bush play from Weibo. Will be spotted out in the end. They couldn't hold it, but they still have the buff for 40 seconds here, Lyric, and they pull the Nature's Grasp, which means that tier 2 goes down. It was started up by IG, forcing Weibo's hand down towards this pit.
We're gonna go for it. Ult coming out from Xiaohao. Tianjin might just get locked in.
He's gonna have to cleanse his way out of that one. He's gonna jump to the bush, but he can't get away. Oh, big engage from WiseCam, though. They might actually find it. Wink can't get the resets, and now this is where Weibo thrives. They are in a front to back, and they are decimating the competition. WiseCam is trying to hold on for dear life, but the storm has come, and it's Weibo. They're out of control.
And Weibo, I mean, they have 30-second death timers. They're going to go for this push, actually covering all their bases. Even going to still take the Drake. I don't know if they have enough time to end. They probably don't, but at the very least, having enough time to get this inhibitor. Great progression of the fight by Weibo. I love seeing these AD carries that probably should be scared of all the damage on the right. I mean, just any team that's going to have, especially these two guys as two of your carries, there's always going to be some chance in some games there, and it's why Weibo, even when they're having a kind of down split like they've had, have been able to make
oh no, you just got invited to a bounce house that you want no part of. Tianjin is gone. He's been made into a pelt, and that lion ain't gonna have any roar behind
try and come to contest. The engage is still possible.
Baron getting about half health here. On very scared to even step up. Wink is there. Not going to be able to get anything over the wall there. And
now with how IG's comp plays out, the single target CC, the single target damage, he's going to be able to out DPS them regardless. So Bloodthirster and GA definitely huge buys for Weibo, and it's going to be even harder for IG.
See if IG have anything left in the tank here. They're going to focus on ZDZ, but he's a tanky boy. Now Tianjin gets the ire right back from Weibo. YSKM was going for a long flank, but he's already losing his team. 2 kills for Xiaohu. Make it a third, make it a fourth. Let's get him a pentakill here, Weibo. That's one hell of a way to start it off, but Xiaohu, the man, the graceful legend of our league, does not care for glitz and glamour. He cares about winning the damn game, and Weibo wiped the floor with IG in game 1.
Man, Xiaohu is so cold. Like, they're probably actually going to still run the AD LeBlanc, even though it's something
Weibo
that
versus
fell out of
Invictus
favor.
Gaming.
Even when we do sporadically see LeBlancs, usually it is AP. But if so, they would have a lot of
had some of the biggest names in the league, and not only, you know, ZDZ coming in to replace one of the biggest names in the league.
Oh, I guess we don't care about ZDC right now because Xiaohao flashes the bubble.
Oh, man. Those flashes on his Maokai are just insane. First blood goes to Weibo.
Weibo find the first kill. IG just not going to be able to find anything. And Xiaohao still going to play aggressively because Xiaohu's actually slightly leaning down towards River in mid lane.
Nature's
Ult
Grasp
comes out.
trigger here. And now Xiaohao going to get the engage over, and they go straight for Wink. He's going to be bursted down by the lightning, and that fish ain't no longer.
Good job on focusing the player who didn't have any sums up. So another kill goes over. They're maintaining pressure.
Here, I think, is in and of itself a good award for IG, where they haven't had the most consistent season. This organization was able to make it back to prominence.
Exactly, right? It definitely feels like enough is we're going to have a potential 1v1 with Tianjin now coming up to try and kill
ZDZ wants this here. He's going to be in a lot of trouble. He's using the equalizer best he can. The heat up. He's got a lot of damage now. YSKM going to back under turret, though, and ZDZ gets out. He's going to activate, though. Tianjin gets a nice little flash play. Now YSKM wants to step up, but ZDZ, he flashes. He gets the harpoon, and he's going to burn him to a crisp. Now Tianjin's getting low. ZDZ's going for a double kill here. He's burning them alive.
It's crazy. What a play! Weibo are stopping!
Light flashes over the tidal wave, and Weibo, they have completely gapped Invictus Gaming.
Weibo are style from ZDZ in that 1v2.
And then we get to look at the bot side again. More Chad play.
No,
we're
we
actually
don't.
taking a look at the picture-in-picture here. I think we're just going to watch both, as now it looks like IG were actually able to get something a little bit.
We love that for them.
It's a little bit of something. When you're down 4,000 gold at 12.5 minutes, you need all you can get here. Xiaohao has just been able to be such a menace on this Maokai. Here comes Light. Lightning crashes, and it's going to strike twice in bot side. Double kill goes over yet again.
And it looked like Weibo were insurmountable for IG. It's going to take some glaring mistakes from Weibo to be able to give this one back over.
Yeah, they've got 40 CS in top lane. They got 40 CS in mid lane. They got 40 CS in bot side. It is all Weibo all day long, and IG just want a scrap of something. Nature's Grass comes across. Tianjin actually gets the dragon. Now they got to be a little bit careful. Tidal wave coming across there. Health bars are not going to last on long here. Trying to get engaged, but Tianzhen can't get onto Light. And now he's got free pickings. Cryan does use his shifting stance to get away, but maybe he's going to be a little bit of trouble with Xiaohao chasing him down. The chain does not connect from Xiaohu.
Yeah, if the chain connected, maybe. Like, they could have tried to force a flash to be able to know how to play from behind. I mean, how many options do they even really have in this game? Sure, I guess at a point you can try and lean on something like in a 1v1 against the Rumble and sides, but even then they can match.
Apparently they want to visit the pet store and get a Rift Herald.
Ooh, wait. I was going to say, we have a little picture on the bottom right hand of our screen. Did they get the... Oh, no, just... Oh!
Wow.
All right,
Wow.
Xiaohu.
Oh!
Crisp!
He's almost dead. You get the engage there. Light now able to gun them down with the Nature's Grasp, but Xiaohao sets up his team yet again. Light is a lightning rod for Weibo. They take the turret, they take their lives, and they're going to drive straight down towards this bot side of the map. Looking at the side lane, pressure here is immense. They will be able to take this one down with a few minions as well, but Light is on a tear. 6-0-4 on the Zeri. A lot of confidence.
Everyone shifted down one to take bot turret, and then they re-shift back to mid. It's really nice kind of lane allocation from Weibo in these past few minutes, shifting back and forth to take everything.
And that has been the strength, right? Not only has their side lane pressure been a lot of the strength, a lot of play around that, they know how to dictate the map pressure and a lot of that outer turret. A little bit of standing gold left available for IG. They could get collapsed on easily by ZDZ and co. Nature's Grasp comes across. They have 4 members right on top of each other there, and the equalizer's going to come down onto 3 of them. Tianzhen's going to have to find a way out. He does have flash. The crash down coming out too. Ultra Shock Laser going to go wide, but Light wants it. He wants it. The tidal wave. The bubble does connect, or at least not connect there, but the tidal wave did and stopped him in his tracks. Now ZDZ, he goes for the flash. The harpoon connects, and he's got a big old fish on that line, and it's Wink. Ooh, Xiaohu, he's feeling spicy. That ice in the veins ain't going nowhere as Weibo strike 2 down and back up his team.
Yeah, it's going to be hard too. We actually have TPs coming out from Xiaohu. Game has flash.
Oh no. He's trying to dodge out there, but Xiaohu just got the chain connection there as they do get it. The tidal wave going to come across. Tianzhen got a nice little double engage. Now YSKM going in, but his health bar can't hang, and CDZ is here to cook him up. Call him the chef as they already take down one. YSKM will fall just as well. Add a little bit of lightning to that as it's going to be a hot pot here. Crisp and Light on the edge and on the verge of death. Crisp going to have to flash away.
Yeah, ends up being a one.
Consistently were able to pressure IG around this objective last game. They're looking to do so yet again. Tianzhen could go for the 50-50, but they don't have any vision around this pit whatsoever. Cryan going to catch out Xiaohu. The Baron already about half health here. Nature's Grasp coming in. Look at Light deleting on, and here comes Xiaohu over the top rope. Oh my goodness, he's on the back line, and he is untouched. He's going to be able to burn down everyone with ZDZ's help here too. That was a triple there coming through. YSKM all alone, though, left to his own devices, and Tianzhen has to watch as his teammates fall.
The Zeri just flashed past the front line. What? Like the game. That Light was carries. He took out both carries from IG. So at this point, you know, ZDZ big enough to be able to finish the rest of this off. We're going to see in the bottom hand of our screen, IG getting another dragon, so going to be some nice...
Hammer down some of the good team fight positioning that we've seen him really excel at in recent history. But it is the Light that flashes on you, the Light that goes into a 1v5 and comes out the better of it that I love to see.
Yeah, and again, I mean, Zeri, a champion who builds crit, a lot of crit items getting small buffs this patch, so Light definitely being someone who's benefiting from that, with you mentioning him always someone who's looked very proficient. As well. I think there's really no excuse for Weibo to not be setting up and then playing through 2 lanes when they have this LeBlanc and they have Baron. It's Tianzhen.
Second time's the charm. Double bubble. It's a little bit of trouble. Nice little combo from Cryan, but he gets melted as he immediately gets taken down. YSKM now all alone, and they tried to pull the trigger. They do get one back for On, but Weibo, they are pressing their advantage here. Now Xiaohu, he's on everyone here. The double kill is there for ZDZ. Give one to Light as well, and that might signal the end of game number 2. ZDZ even throws up the IG fanfare.
And Weibo actually finishing this game in a similar amount of time. It was 29-something. in game 1, and they are holding themselves to that standard result. My God, 25-4. What an absolutely dominant.
Well, I think a
Game
big thing
3
I always
is
focus on, we
here.
do have a lot of Nidalees
Weibo
around.
versus
I feel
Invictus.
Lien is the Nidalee. He's had over 50 games played. He has an over 60%. They also have presence on the bot side with the push into the turret there by Crisp and Light. Xiaohao's looking for something down there while the Telegrubbies are being watched like Saturday morning cartoons for Lien. Here they come. They're going to try to go to On, and they do find him. Chris tanking up here. The bailout's going to be available, but they don't even need it. First blood to Weibo.
And look, Xiao, who's
On
even
the
leading
bot
down.
lane.
Now having serrated Dirk on the Kalista. Ooh, again.
Oh no, you might be a predator, but there's 2 hunters waiting in the bush. On and Wink coming around the corner though. Crisp in some trouble. He's gonna flash. They now have damage from Light stacking up with the Ren stacks. Lien is scared to go in. You can see the hesitancy, but if he can hit the hook, he goes in, or at least with the spear. They do end up finding a decent amount of damage onto Crisp. But Lien can't do it. Flash forward from Wink. He's going to get hamstrung into the wall. Xiaohao goes down and gives a shot over to On. Now the bailout gets Crisp, but that's 2 kills to On. And now Lien trying to get Light. He'll slice his way to another one. And IG have a lead for the first time in this entire series.
It seems hard for Weibo to be able to find anywhere they can attack. Krine's doing a great job of just keeping momentum and pressure in mid to not allow Xiaohu to be able to roam with the Weaver's wall. Anytime he does see him hover down, he's following. It's leading them to have success in the spot lanes to find numbers and create picks.
That pick is so big in a solo, but now Krine actually got his own. He's going to flash towards his team. Xiaohao doesn't and does end up taking him out. I thought he didn't have the angle for it. Lien, unable to save his teammate, has to flash out actually as Xiaohu wanted to take him out.
But even then, like, look how hard that had to be for Weibo to find that kill. You don't really have any great ways of locking someone down as Weibo. You need to be able to hit that.
Mid lane by IG. They will strut their stuff here, try to take down an outer turret.
And now Weibo have used everything. They're gonna lose this tower. They're gonna lose this dragon. And if anyone oversteps, IG are gonna feel completely confident looking for an engage.
Let's see where they're driving off to now. Maybe off into the sunset here. Or maybe off into a game number 4 and drive their way all the way to bot lane. YSKM, you can drive the wheel of the Rift Herald anytime as he's able to take down another turret for IG. That'll be 2 in a row.
Huge. We were saying it's a sealed deal for Weibo before, but I want to believe it's a sealed deal for IG.
They were giving Lien 2 games to like
no.
dial in
No.
Xiaohao. Oh my God! He can't do anything. He is surviving though against Xiao, who ends up getting taken out by Crisp. Now On finds Xiaohu himself and a big amount of gold going to his pockets. On survives as well.
It felt like we almost cursed them, but IG just too strong, having too much damage. And again, Weibo not really having a way to solidify.
I've worked at a zoo, man. That's not the kind of things that we feed to these animals.
Oh,
but you know what we feed? Meat.
Chris?
And Lien's looking for it here. He's going to go over the wall. The hostile takeover from Chris, trying to buy some time. ZDZ is here, but TP's aplenty from IG. He's trying to take down On. Now maybe just try to find an exit. Chris will find an exit, but it is only to the gray screen. And Lien claims that one.
I mean, this should open up.
Potential for a 50-50 unless IG want to pull the trigger on a fight. Already going down as the Baron. Xiaohao's not even there. YSKM going to rebuff them. And the Baron secured by Lien. YSKM is in there. He's going to get in there with the Void Rush as well. He's trying to heal up. Look, he is untouchable. Look how much he heals. In IG, they get the Baron. They get out with all 5 purple capes.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, it really just does not feel like Weibo are ever going to have the damage to take down this Rek'Sai. Xiaohao?
Oh, they find the handshake. They actually find Lien. That's a big amount of damage, but you got to watch On. On is on the side. He's already gotten 1 kill as well. Nice little explosive charge there with the combo, the buster shot. IG find another. That's 2 for 1. And at least now they
burst their carries, but there'd be too many what ifs there. I mean, hell, Krine even does have his splash. You're assuming he's holding on to his jump, and even his ult's coming back up soon, so Yeah,
The
a lot of
trouble is
tools
as
for IG.
well, Baron's still available, gonna be available before the fight even kicks off. Xiaohu, he wants to kick it off now. Krine's coming over the other side though, and he's gonna rocket jump his way to victory. Big hostile takeover onto On. ZDZ can't get him, and On gets the kill anyways. Now it's the rocket jump city for IG, and they've been Goomba stomped into history. That's a full ace for IG, and we have a series on our hands.
IG actually coming out with what's going to be the fastest game of the series so far with this performance against Weibo.
They're going to try to finish it off here, about 10-15 seconds on the closest members, but they are barreling down this. They still have 10 seconds on the Baron buff, and they only have 2 towers standing in their way. They have woken up from the grave. They have staved off the darkness, and Lien's shining light on the Cougar comes clutch. IG pushes
Weibo coming in with a lot
Game
more
4.
scaling under their belt, but this
Weibo
time
versus
also
Invictus.
trying to draft for some prio with the Heimer Varus and bot lane.
The bar of execution for IG is pretty high.
Last year World Finals. So not wanting to really drop down from that precedent.
Weibo having picked up some core pieces from anyone's legend that have been developing under their system for so long with Xiaohao and CDZ. We're about to get a tussle to potentially decide game number 4.
It's 5v4.
Lien, that's a flash. A little bit of damage from On the back end. Oh no, Lien, you got to get out of there. First blood goes over to none other than Crisp.
And you definitely would have preferred a very steady game, which feels like it's good for Weibo, but this is where the explosion for IG can start happening, right? Cry and Lien both having their ults online.
Gets it online at the right time. They find the fear under turret there, and On cashes in. Big money for IG.
Almost able to find a return kill onto Lien. Solid at being able to take the neutral objectives. And here, I mean, Paranoia comes online and they can easily run him down. Still had no flash. Again, light there hit a Q. Almost found a return kill, but not enough in the end.
The timing little things can start to make the biggest difference. Now we're 20 seconds away from another dragon. Weibo had gotten the first. We'll see if they were willing to give up the trade of those. Why is Cam going to get a big trade on the ZDZ? He wants to go all out. Will do so. ZDZ is going to burn the flash. Here's the keeper's verdict. And can he get the kill anyways? The unstoppable. You should know me.
On this split. And it actually ends up paying off. But IG, they want to keep looking to tussle.
Dude, Dragon going the way of Weibo though, and maybe the engage afterwards. Xiaohu does have his combo. Oh, nice enchanted crystal arrow there. Double stand aside by On. That decent chunk onto Crisp with one auto attack. You start seeing the strength of the Draven.
Trying to find something there, but still 2 dragons up for Weibo. This game so far is so different from anything we've gotten. This
Crisp! He's just a little Yordle, and he's going to go down easily to the strength of IG. Power in topside.
I actually feel like Weibo are taking this way too slow. I feel like Herald should have been dropped earlier with the wave and just immediately turned towards Dragon. It's given, hell, it gave YSKim enough time to get a turret when he's been pushed in the whole lane. IG now?
TP here too. Yeah, he's coming in. This is a fight IG want. On almost dying though on the side. Crisp gonna gun him down with the rockets. But doesn't end up getting him. Now Paranoia gonna be up. Here's where the combo needs to come alive for IG. They already find Xiaohu. Here comes Crying. Nobody could see him because of the Paranoia. ZDZ's all by himself in the middle of no man's land, but is he tanking up? Xiaohu's here. The Bear's hungry, and he gets one back. Now ZDZ is in some trouble himself, and Weibo lose their big 3.
Again, it just felt like they were way too hesitant around this sequence. It gave IG so much time. IG take over. Now a 3K gold lead.
If it would have been the Weibo from game 1 and 2, they pull off after that initial ZDZ getting out with a heal from Crisp, right? But Xiaohao, right, the cooldowns are not very long for the Nocturne, for the Nico, for the Ashe as well. So they'll have their engage tools up a lot.
And we're going to have to start looking at IG playing for flashes, right? Because especially when you're running things like the Varus, IG are going to be one
item spike of this Varus.
Yeah, and Weibo now going to be in their comfort zone of being able to start navigating the map, right? Hey, what fights do we want to take? Where do we send it? YSKim has TP. Oh, what a great ward to TP on too.
send it. Why not? YSKM, he's there. He's in there. Paranoia coming in as well. The flash going to come out from Chris. Nice keeper's verdict, pulling Lien out of there. So there's no 50-50. Xiaohao just needs to stay alive. He's not there fast enough. The Baron goes over. Nice little engage from IG. Are any purple capes going to make it out for Weibo? ZDZ wants Wink. He can't get him. The flash comes through, and everyone's getting chased down now. IG, they're finding on some more kills, and they take almost everyone off the table here. Crisp, ZDZ, gone. Light making it out barely. Try to contest for this dragon. They don't really need to, though. They do have the Baron buff for another 2 minutes. IG forcing this one. Oh my god! The shining light from Weibo Gaming!
What a huge steal. Now Weibo out of nowhere on Soul Point. They character energy literally escapes through enemy jungle, runs around the whole map, and then steals Dragon for Soul Point. Insane.
The level up is real. Light has been honestly a consistent force in this series. In the combination with Crisp.
Yeah, it really has been able to work again, especially this split. They've been the most consistent piece of the team. And now doing a great job of being able to barrel around the map. I mean, hell, maybe that's why Weibo... Oh, ZDZ.
Does a lot of damage to ZDZ here. How unfair
is LDR.
Oh. That's a big one. They're going to try to fight back here, though. ZDZ just has to watch as his health bar gets taken out from under him. As On actually gets the big amount of gold for that one. They're going to try to chase down Weibo, who have no outer tower down here. Lien has Paranoia. All of the combo for Cryin is available as well. They have the angle. They could actually catch Crisp out. Look at those little legs. They don't run fast enough. And that's going to be another kill to On.
Yeah, overstaying. IG finding a nice 2 kills. And a big thing about, especially that first one, right, is the fact that On was able to finish his Lord Doms before this push around bot ended up happening, as Cryin has his ult.
Xiaohao will spot him out, but a tier 2 is in the eyes of IG. They could even push this a little bit further, too, if they want to. Pop Blossom still available.
The recall came through.
They are burning it pretty quickly as well. They have to be careful, though, because a 50-50 could flip this game on its head in a game that matters all so much. IG, they are in the pit. They are trying to stop the keeper's verdict there, but it will be successful. Gone. That is a huge frontliner gone, and they are off of the Baron. Here comes Xiaohao to finish it off. 50-50. Xiaohao's just better. Here comes Cryin with 2 over the wall. He does get a nice Pop Blossom, but on the other side, ZDZ is handling business. ZDZ's trying to run down On. He gets That's 1,000 smackaroos to the top lane of Weibo. And now they can chase down on the Wink, Cryin, and Lien. YSKM comes on a flank, but the rest of the team from Weibo are right behind him. And they're going to know him real well, because they're going to know him enough to put him in the grave. That'll be a big kill to Weibo, a big Baron for Xiaohao, and a complete readaptation for this team deep into this game 4.
And Weibo, again, it's the decision-making once you get past that 30-minute mark, where things really get messy, but things seem to work out. I swear, ZDZ's 1-4 Poppy looks like it does more damage than any Poppy I've ever seen. We always cut to him winning 1v1s against the Draven.
That's what happens when you go straight armor. They show us all that proactivity in the early game.
And I think a lot of credit has to go to Xiaohu. And typically it's hard to tell, but just the way Xiaohu's teams, who cares about Xiaohu now because YSKM, a huge flank.
I mean, this is desperation. This is the moment. They do end up seeing him at the last second. Paranoia coming in. Pop Blossom nowhere near. On is needing to get into damage range. Pop Blossom now coming in onto multiple members. They actually have it. Now they also have YSKM on the back line too. IG have found a fight. They're starting to wipe the floor with them. ZDZ is going to try to use his keeper's verdict. He does end up getting On out of there. YSKM getting a little bit low. Xiaohao is still alive. Finally going down to Lien and IG. They bare their fangs and they bite right back.
And now ZDZ actually having to TP away 4 players wiped out by IG.
This series was done and dusted after that second game. It looked like Weibo had so much the upper hand over IG, but a change-up of roster, a change-up of feeling has IG. YSKM has a little bit of a pincer available there. Cryin needs to look for the big Pop Blossom engages, as he's been known for. And Shade Crystal Arrow hits. Pop Blossom hits. the combo. It's hitting an IG. They are hitting Weibo right in the face. A big keeper's verdict and a pushback, though, is nice separation. Weibo, they've only lost Xiaohu so far, but maybe they could stave off a little bit more. YSCam, full health, ghosted up once more, but can't do it. IG, they get one.
For this, we'll see if Weibo end up being wise to it and even try to stop it.
Looks like that's not going to be the case. The Baron over. We're cresting over 40 minutes into the game and a minute and 45 left on the Baron buff.
I mean, look, the Enchantress Cero's already halfway up now, so you're going to be able to look for that play again real soon. Great job of just transitioning both these teams. Going back to posture around the dragon. Lots of ults used.
Look how much damage he does to that thing, man. Xiaohu's here, though. This could be a 50-50 he's looking for. Sky Splitter comes down. He's in the pit. He's in a little early. He does not get it. On is the one that secures it. Paranoia coming out. Is it going to be stopped? No. Keeper's verdict does hit, and that is on to Lian. He's still in there. He's tanking up a ton, but that Keeper's verdict actually saves his life.
Like, I'm just curious what they could have hoped for with having members of IG isolated for the 1v1, but it looks like now with so many of those ults down, Weibo are going to go for this because IG's comp is way more reliant on ultimates. TP's
coming in. They have the double flank. YSCam has been spotted out, but look at the speed that they can approach. Xiaohu, he gets caught by the Tangle Farm. He's going to go golden. ZDZ is still here. He's going to push YSCam back. Shifting Sands gets Xiaohu out of there, crying, trying to finish him off, but he can't do it. Weibo are backs against the wall here. They've got to scrap their way out of this one. But IG starting to get chunked. Paranoia on the back line. Lian finds it. Crying has his ulti back, and they get him. The light's gone. IG are trying to pick him apart here. ZDZ's by himself. ZDZ can't stave off the darkness, and On gets a big ol' shutdown. IG wipe Weibo, and YSCam will finish him off. That's a full ace.
IG able to run them down. Now with the death timers, they're going to be able to push through the base, and they're doing it. They're bringing us to the game 5.
Almost 48 minutes in. The death timer's too long. And if you doubted IG, well, you need to stop doubting them right now. With their backs against the wall, they start up the reverse sweep, and they find themselves one game from completion in a date with LNG.
Great by IG.
What a tweet.
Comfort is
Weibo
king.
versus Invictus Gaming.
If IG do win, though, LNG are going to have a really good idea about what they could ban in that next series. Like,
Does it start with a D and end with a Ven?
I think Xiaohu probably learned nothing and is focused on, hey, when is it time to fight? How do we win this game?
Well, he's gonna existence right now, my friend.
I'm not willing.
Yeah,
it's been
you
happening.
are.
It's been happening. We've had 2 or 3 of them.
What's it gonna be? Haha, it's a Mountain Dragon Soul. That fact. A lot of poke coming out from Light onto On, but IG will turn onto the Rift Herald.
Okay, we see if the TP comes out from Tristan, and it does. Xiaohu's trying to come in.
Glacial Prison's already been used. Xiaohu gonna get scooped right back into Death's Embrace. And there you go, 1 kill already. That's first blood of past 15 minutes. Now more afterwards. Lian trying to fight his way in, and ZDZ trying to fight his way out. But it'll be YSCam that claims his life. 4 for 1.
And honestly, huge for IG for a 16-minute soul point.
That's insane. IG, man, what a story in this series alone. They were a team that came in without
trying, but not off to a great start.
I'm a fan of Light when he's on sustained damage dealers. I obviously not going to rebuff his attempts on a lethality Varus, but the difference we saw when he's on Zeri and he's on this lethality Varus is night and day. And that's not just because his name is Light. As Xiaohu is going to need to get out of that one with the rocket jump.
Again, the way they're just taking some of these fights is not good, honestly.
Perplexing.
Coming out from Weibo. Yeah. There's the PG way of, or not the PG, the broadcast way of putting it. Not seeing them be able to take advantage of their strengths.
Oh, ZDZ! Oh my god! The shmoves on this man. He still gets the kill, and he goes back to deja vu when we saw him on Rumble.
Yeah, great play coming out from ZDZ in the 1v1. So it's going to lead into a turret for them. We'll see. No capitalization able to come out from IG on the opposite side of the map. So it's just going to be kind of pure profit for Weibo, but doesn't seem like that's going to put a dent in anything for IG as YSKM finishes off his Thornmail.
VP in the mid lane from YSKM. IG are going to have to move there, but Weibo are already in point.
Try and find their way in. A lot going to be on Loyen.
It's already burning down here. Loyen maybe going for the 50-50. Xiaohao has been pushed out of the right side of the pit. They're in there. Glacial Prison onto Cryin. Big Emperor's Divide, but it's going to go wide. Chris trying to get on the other side, but you got to look at the Dragon. The Dragon is the important part, but Loyen can't keep up the fight. Loyen's no longer there. On's going to go down too. CDC's finding backline access all day. And here comes Weibo. They want more. Q sweet spot. Xiaohao finds him. Buster shot not going to be enough. And here comes the fight. He finds the rocket jump anyways. And 4 members of IG fall.
It's how tragic for IG. They were with this Tristan. It's going to be massive. I wonder if Wink tries to go for anything cheeky. I don't know if not a Q or anything can end up stealing there, but he's going to go for it.
He is. Doesn't end up getting it away from IG.
And now, like we said, with the pushing power, with the Tristana, they're going to be able to do a lot, especially now that ZDZ is a handful they have to deal with. Weibo trying to get themselves into a match against LNG. Again, the team that thwarted them in summer playoffs, took them to 5 games, which was impressive. They want to make a go at them once again, and they're on their way to doing so.
But you also have to remember on IG's side, over 1,000 days since they've even been here, but also almost 5 years since they've won a series. They're on the cusp of a reverse sweep.
And right, this brings us more back to like what we expect from Weibo, being able to pull a team apart around the map, play the map very wide, and look for their options. IG, luckily, at least the fact that they got all those Drakes
For
so early.
50-50, I don't think that's something that Weibo want. They are still burning it down. They need to decide if they want to stop it. Crisp has a flank.
Oh!
Look at this flank. The monster. He's a world champion for a reason, and he might just guarantee Weibo their spot as they're moving in. CDZ, he finds the back line, and here comes Recess. Oh my gosh, Xiao! He fakes them out. You look left, he hits you with the right, and Weibo are gonna dominate IG.
And Weibo take it slowly, Crisp setting it up, but especially ZDZ being the only one to be able to follow through and find that backline was massive for Weibo.
What a world. Weibo, they push one more time and they break apart the armor of IG. They were pushed to the cusp, but they won't fall to a reverse sweep, and revenge is in their eyes against LNG as they will eliminate Invictus Gaming.
The results just feel strange now because Weibo started off so strong, fell asleep for 2 games, and then their team fights.